Welcome to our deep dive into one of the most intriguing aspects of Catholic history, the most controversial popes. From political intrigues to moral scandals, these leaders left marks that shaped the Church and the world. Today, we'll uncover the legacies of figures like Pope Alexander VI, whose notorious lifestyle raised eyebrows, and Pope Pius XII, whose silence during World War II sparked intense debate. These stories not only reveal the complexities of the papacy, but also highlight its profound influence on history and society. Let's begin. Pope Alexander VI, born Rodrigo Borgia, is often remembered as one of the most controversial figures in papal history. His tenure from 1492 to 1503 was marked by political maneuvers that blurred the lines between the Church and state. Alexander skillfully used his position to strengthen the Borgia family's power, forming strategic alliances and engaging in ruthless tactics that often prioritized personal gain over spiritual leadership. His personal life was equally scandalous, with numerous allegations of corruption and nepotism. Alexander openly favored his children, particularly Cesare and Lucrezia Borgia, granting them titles and lands that raised eyebrows among contemporaries. This blatant favoritism not only tarnished his reputation, but also cast a long shadow over the papacy itself. The implications of Alexander VI's reign were profound, as his actions contributed to a growing perception of the Church as corrupt and morally compromised. This perception fueled the fires of the Reformation, leading many to question the integrity of the papacy. Ultimately, Alexander VI's legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the intersection of power, morality, and faith within the Catholic Church. Pope Julius II, often referred to as the Warrior Pope, reigned from 1503 to 1513 and left an indelible mark on both the political and artistic landscapes of the Renaissance. Known for his ambitious military campaigns, Julius sought to expand the Papal States and restore the Church's temporal power. His aggressive approach to governance often led to conflicts with powerful Italian city-states, raising questions about the role of the papacy in secular affairs. One of Julius II's most significant contributions to the Renaissance was his patronage of the arts. He famously commissioned Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel's ceiling, a masterpiece that would become a defining symbol of the era. This relationship not only elevated the status of the papacy, but also transformed the cultural landscape of Europe. However, Julius II's militaristic approach was not without controversy. Critics argued that his focus on warfare undermined the spiritual mission of the Church. Despite this, his legacy is a complex tapestry of artistic brilliance and political ambition. Julius II's reign exemplifies the dual nature of the papacy during the Renaissance, where art and power intertwined in ways that continue to resonate today. Pope Leo X, born Giovanni di Lorenzo de' Medici, reigned from 1513 to 1521, and is often remembered for his extravagant lifestyle and the controversies that surrounded it. As a member of the powerful Medici family, Leo's papacy was heavily influenced by his family's wealth and political connections. His penchant for luxury and opulence was evident in his lavish court and grand artistic commissions, which, while enriching the cultural landscape, also drew criticism for their excess. One of the most contentious aspects of Leo X's papacy was the sale of indulgences, a practice that allowed individuals to pay for the forgiveness of sins. This financial strategy was aimed at funding the construction of St. Peter's Basilica, but ultimately backfired, igniting widespread outrage and contributing to the rise of the Protestant Reformation. Figures like Martin Luther vehemently opposed these practices, leading to a significant schism within Christianity. The consequences of Leo X's actions were profound, as they not only damaged the Church's credibility, but also set the stage for a transformative period in religious history. His legacy serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between wealth, power, and spiritual integrity within the papacy. Pope Pius XII, who led the Catholic Church from 1939 to 1958, remains one of the most controversial figures in modern papal history, particularly regarding his actions during World War II and the Holocaust. Critics have long condemned his perceived silence in the face of Nazi atrocities, arguing that his failure to publicly denounce the regime contributed to the suffering of millions. This silence has led to intense scrutiny and debate about his moral responsibility during one of history's darkest periods. Supporters of Pius XII argue that he worked behind the scenes to save Jewish lives, citing efforts to provide refuge and assistance through Catholic institutions. They contend that public denunciations could have provoked harsher reprisals against the Church and its followers. However, this perspective is often met with skepticism, as many believe that more vocal opposition could have galvanized international awareness and action. The long-term effects of Pius XII's papacy on Jewish-Catholic relations are significant. His legacy continues to evoke strong emotions, influencing dialogue and reconciliation efforts between the two communities. The complexities of his wartime decisions serve as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by religious leaders in times of moral crisis. Pope Francis, who ascended to the papacy in 2013, has become a prominent figure in contemporary discussions surrounding the Catholic Church, often stirring controversy with his progressive stance on various issues. His approach to social justice emphasizes the importance of caring for the marginalized and advocating for the poor, aligning with his belief that the Church should be a voice for the voiceless. Additionally, he has taken a strong stance on climate change, urging global action to protect the environment, as highlighted in his encyclical Laudato Si. However, these progressive views have not been without backlash. Traditionalists within the Church have expressed concern over his openness to discussions on LGBTQ+ rights, fearing that it undermines long-standing Church teachings. This tension reflects a broader struggle within Catholicism, as the Church grapples with modern societal values while trying to maintain its doctrinal integrity. Pope Francis's papacy encapsulates the challenges facing modern Catholicism, as he seeks to navigate the delicate balance between tradition and contemporary relevance. His willingness to engage with pressing global issues has sparked both admiration and criticism, making him a pivotal figure in the ongoing evolution of the Church. In this exploration of the most controversial popes in Catholic history, we've delved into the lives and legacies of figures like Pope Alexander VI, Pope Julius II, Pope Leo X, Pope Pius XII, and Pope Francis. Each of these leaders left a significant mark on the Church, whether through political maneuvering, artistic patronage, or progressive stances on social issues. Their actions and decisions have shaped not only the Catholic Church, but also the broader societal landscape, highlighting the complexities and challenges of papal authority throughout history. As we reflect on these key takeaways, it becomes clear that the papacy is not just a spiritual leadership role, but also a position deeply intertwined with political, social, and cultural dynamics. Understanding these complexities allows us to appreciate the multifaceted nature of papal history and its ongoing evolution. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from Catholic history and beyond. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.